All right, y'all, this sounds like it's about to be about a fake friend.
It's times like this that you discover who your real friends are.
It's like, am I the asshole for not going to a friend's 25th birthday celebration after she left my wedding twice?
I hate people, people hate me. I prefer my own best company.
See, people be acting crazy, but then when you match their energy, it's a problem. But let's see. A week ago, I, 25 female, married the love of my life, 24 female. And we had a small ceremony with our families and close friends. For a little perspective, we had 8 guests plus the 2 brides. The ceremony was max 45 minutes and we only had a photographer for 2 hours. Everything was perfect. We had gone to a conservatory in the area and they took pictures inside and out. 2 of our friends, Bailey 24 and Deb 25, engaged themselves, started to have their own photo shoot literally in front of us. I decided to cheer, yes, go Deb. To which she stopped posing and said, damn, that's so embarrassing. We finished couples shots and saw Bailey and Deb were nowhere to be seen. All of our families and other friends were very upset that the 2 of them had left. But we just played it off like it was okay. And that is just how they are. No, you're fake. And this is already a small wedding. Like, you know they were going to notice. But let's see. The bar after party was just our friends. And we had rented an area for 2 hours. But the catch was we needed to hit a 200 bar tab minimum. Deb and Bailey show up late to the after party, but seemed happy to be there. They were talking to our other friends. Bailey started to play games with us. Deb finds games embarrassing, and they are both drinking. Not a requirement for fun, but they love drinking. Why is this girl always embarrassed? Like, what is going on? Okay. About a half hour into the after party, Bailey asked us what we'd be doing Friday and to not make plans because it's Deb's birthday. We had been looking to go on a trip that weekend, but it was not planned, so we said that we should be able to go. Y'all, I'm like low-key starting to feel this line. Like, I need to stop. Okay. It was not planned, so we said that we should be able to go. A few moments later, Deb comes back from the bar and is complaining how drinks were so expensive. A special cocktail was $12 and a draft beer was $10.
Hello?
I have a collect call from.
A while later, my wife wanted to go get food, so we went to go look at a food truck as she saw there was nothing she'd eat and decided to get Cane's later. We see Bailey and Deb waving us down, thinking they want food too. We tell them we aren't getting stuff here, and they tell us that mutual friend was bartending 20 minutes away, so they were going to see her, but would meet us back at the house later. Keep in mind, we live in a major city, and this friend is a bartender and has been for over a year. When we got back in the bar, one of our friends, Kay, asked where Deb and Bailey went because they told Kay that they'd be right back. So of course, being confused, we checked the tab and they had closed their tab. Everyone looked at it fine because we got to drink more and hang out longer with friends from out of town. We finished drinks around 11:30 p.m. only to get a text from Deb saying they aren't coming back to the house with everyone. They are going home. Well, like, y'all couldn't just have one night, like make one night about your friend? I don't understand. Well, my wife and I decided to go on our last minute little honeymoon weekend, which so happened to overlap with Deb's birthday, so we weren't able to make it. After letting Deb and Bailey know we could go, she meant couldn't go. So after letting Deb and Bailey know we couldn't go and why, they would basically ignore both of us in our texts. So are we the assholes for not going to Deb's birthday after they left our wedding celebration not once but twice? So you mean to tell me y'all left this lady's wedding or these ladies' weddings multiple times? Y'all said y'all were gonna come back and spend the night with them, like enjoy the night. Not only that, y'all didn't. And then when they match y'all's energy and switch up plans and do what's best for them, clearly a honeymoon was around the corner. So I'm just not understanding why they feel some type of way. But people hate when you match their energy. People hate when you treat them the way that they treat you. Why?
Stupid Patrick. I didn't do anything wrong. What am I getting so worked up about?
Why is humanity fake? I'm crying, but what do y'all think? Let me see what the comments say. Someone said, what is Esh? ESH. Somebody let me know what that is, because I keep seeing that. They weren't being good guests, but you sound like a great host. You should have covered the tab for the drinks after the wedding. You didn't even feed your guests. They weren't being good guests, but you don't sound like a great host. You should have covered the tab for the drinks after the wedding. You didn't even feed your guests. I didn't really think about that. Someone said, this needs to be higher. You had a wedding with 8 people. I've hosted bigger parties as a teenager and still covered the bill. I was more gracious at my New Year's Eve 2014 house party when I was 16. We at least bought like 3 24 packs of Miller Lite. Like, damn, bro, at least give the people something. You mean juice packs? Naturally, no 16-year-old would drink underage. Like, be so for real. Y'all know what would be going on. Did you come to the wedding for the food or for your friends? I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Are they saying because Bailey and Deb were leaving, I guess, to go get drinks and food? Like, what were they leaving for? Maybe they were leaving for drinks and food. The bride and groom left the reception and then got mad. The guests left the reception. What the fuck? I never thought of this until I heard a wedding horror story, but this also seems like a full day event of mostly standing and moving around. If I'm paying for my own drinks anyway, you have zero place to tell me that I have to meet your minimum. What? Who also hijacks the wedding couple's photo shoot? Literally. Which apparently OP had no problem with since she was literally cheering them on, so I'm not sure why you do. Because it is a little weird, like, you know, they are on a time crunch and they're paying for the time, but I mean, it's okay. I assume they left the photo session because OP embarrassed them. Okay, this person seems like they're breaking it down. You're the asshole, I think, but it is so hard to read these great paragraphless walls of text. I was struggling, y'all. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Sounds like you provided no food or drink and got cross when people made other arrangements. As for the photo shoot, were they using your photographer, doing it in front of your own photographer? If so, yes, they are assholes too. If they were merely doing selfie stuff, then less so. I personally find adults, even young adults, posturing and posing and pulling those stupid faces for photos really annoying. But I realize it's become normal. So if it was that, not that big of a deal. I don't even know. What do y'all think? Who do y'all feel like was wrong in this situation? Do you feel like maybe no one was wrong? What would you do? I don't understand. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below, how you would respond to a situation like this. And yeah, I'm really curious to know because I don't even know what I think. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you have an amazing and blessed day. And that amazing, blessed, and beautiful things flow your way. Not me rhyming.